Thank you for staying with us and welcome to Face Off. I'm Nel Taegbe. A new payment regime for all electricity consumers in Nigeria has commenced. Although the new tariff comes with an increase in energy charges, all consumers, residential or commercial, will no longer pay fixed charges. They will only pay for what they consume. Now, pause 1 second. Do they even have something to consume? Someone's asking me. Well, I can't answer that question. But you see, the House of Representatives and the Nigerian Labour Congress have kicked against the increase, describing it as illegal, unfair, and unjustifiable. Is this an appropriate price template? Would all parties involved find a middle ground? I do know that the NERC and the government have talked about how it is so necessary to do this. But should Nigerians agree to pay more for electricity? Will they get more electricity? Will the new tariff ensure constant power supply? Questions, yes, plenty of questions. But hold on right there. We'll see how we can get all of them answered. I have two gentlemen in the studio. The one on my left is a consumer, he's a public affairs analyst, and he's an economist. Lester Wilcox, thank you for coming.
Thank you, Nathan. Good evening.
All right.
And good evening, viewers.
And on this other side is the executive secretary, executive director, executive secretary. I don't know which one he is, but he's of the Association of Electricity Distribution Companies, Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors. Thank you for coming. Executive Director, Research and Advocacy.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
All right, gentlemen. The question we're asking is, should Nigerians pay more for electricity?
Well, in a nutshell, you will expect a direct answer. Given the indices on ground, given the realities on the ground, Nigerians should not be expected to pay more for electricity.
Sir?
Nigerians should pay more, and for the past over 24 hours now, we've started paying more already.
Okay.
So the baby is born.
Okay, the baby is born.
So don't talk about abortion.
Okay, but let's hear what some of these Nigerians have to say. We went out onto the street in some parts of Nigeria, and this is what they had to say. Welcome back. You can be a part of the conversations via Twitter handles at FaceUpToday at Nel Taegbe, or if it's longer than 140 characters, send us a mail, faceoff@channelstv.com. Well, we told you we went to the street and we spoke to some Nigerians. Let's hear what they had to say about these new tariffs.
I have not seen anything they have done to warrant them to increase the tariff. Once, as for instance, this place that we are in now, we don't have a meter. We only place on estimated bills. So that estimated bill, how are they estimating? What are they using in assessing that? And how are they going to increase the tariff? So those are the questions and what they have to do. If they want to increase the tariff, they should first of all provide the consumers either with the old analog meter or the prepaid meter, so that one can be able to manage his consumption.
Bill that they are giving us, we cannot avoid in paying them because the bill is too high for us to pay. I don't support it at all. I have seen other people that they have been using it. No problem with them. If there is no light, the meter will not read. But on NEPA case, whether there is light or no light, they will still bring the bill, whether we use it or not.
Okay, you heard them. So whether there's light or no light, they still bring the bills. And now they've come up with the new tariffs. How would that work out? Maybe you want to ask him.
Yes, I think I should. I'm sure my friend had the two respondents, and the question is, light or no light, so they will still bring the bill. So my friend, you said we already started paying. So why do you think we're having the discussion if Nigerians have already started paying?
Well, thank you very much. I think basically what we need to know, I'll be very happy for you to know and understand. Thank God you are a finance person. So let's just break it down.
No, I want to know why we are having the discussion.
That's what you know.
Nigerians have started paying. According to
what I'm saying is that, well, there's an adage that I know of. I'm from Abeokuta. They say when a woman is pregnant, you can still be talking of or about abortion. Whether that was legal or illegal is another thing. But the moment a baby is born, any attempt to tamper with that baby, it's no more about you committing abortion, it's murder. So what I'm saying is that
as if a bastard is born,
you will not kill the bastard.
That bastard will not be accepted into the family.
So you kill the bastard.
What will you do with the bastard? No, in Abeokuta, I know that if a bastard is born, that bastard will not be accepted into the family. The bastard will be sent back to where it's coming to, wherever it's coming from. So that is where we are. We are already at a bastard baby. So that baby will be sent back to where it's coming from.
Where? To heaven.
I don't know where it's coming from. So anywhere the babies come from,
you want to kill
the parents, you're from Abeokuta. And I know the Abeokuta people, they are very strict on that. So let us go by an analogy.
Yeah.
So now, as far as we are concerned, no baby has been born.
Okay. The baby was born on the 1st of February.
According to you.
So what we should be talking about now is how do we provide this service? And let me give you one.
Okay.
In the last 24 hours, for the first time ever,
you got 5,074.
Nigeria, don't say just.
You got I didn't say just. You got 5,000.
For the first time in Nigeria,
you got 5,074 megawatts and 74.
Hold on.
74.
Hold on. What I'm telling you, whether I want to acknowledge it or not, whether I want to give it to the current government or not, whether I want to give it to us or not, for the first time in Nigeria, we have crossed the 5,000 megawatt line. That's a big deal. My brother, that's a big deal. And if you don't understand that, that's why I say you need to understand the reality.
Good.
What is the reality? Nigeria today has 774 local governments, 32 million households, about 160 million people. That's the population that we know about, on average, or minimum. Now, ideally, in an ideal situation, in a developed world, we should be generating 1,000 megawatts per 1 million population, which means Nigeria needs 160,000 megawatts for the whole of this nation to have electricity uninterrupted 24/7. But that's a tall order, because we have villages and places everywhere that are not connected to the national grid. But for those who are currently connected to the national grid, minus the big companies like Dangote Group who are already generating their own electricity.
For
those, when I say minus, I'm just saying,
minus my local government.
Well, if your local government generates electricity, that's a different thing. Good luck to your local government. But what I'm saying is that for those who are currently on national grid, what we need is 20,000 megawatts. That's in the medium term, not the long term. If we have 20,000 megawatts today, all of those and all of us will have electricity 24/7.
Did you?
However,
sir, hold on,
we are currently generating a quarter of what we need. And where am I going? Where am I? It's not about lecturing. I have to explain this.
Okay.
We need to not mislead Nigerians.
No, we're not.
That's why when you say you generate 5,000, as if that 5,000 was there last year, 2 years ago,
okay,
or
so
even 10
you're
years
now
ago.
generating
So we are
over
making
5,000.
progress.
Okay.
I'm telling you that we're making progress.
Okay.
Fantastic progress. But what do we need to do? Electricity that you're talking about is a product. Every product they are producing anywhere in the world require raw materials. Those raw materials come at a cost. So you have to be aware of those factors that influence, when you're talking about tariff or anything, there are certain things that you have to think about. The cost of gas is one of them, and it's in foreign currency, dollar. Bank interest rate is one of them, foreign exchange one of them, and I'm happy I'm talking to a finance person. You have to look at the investment in networks. You have to look at a lot of things, including power theft. You have to look at the cost of maintenance, including the cost of us maintaining.
All right.
So these are the things.